you with them, then you get caught up and get involved in some of their wrongdoings, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times it's at that point where we find that that person will realize friend because they didn't, take the blame when they should have taken the blame, or they didn't, they let you get involved in something, get caught up in something, and they didn't let you know beforehand, you know what I'm saying? Either they, and a lot of times, man, a lot of these people be so evil, they intentionally put you within situations like them because, like I said, misery love company, and
something we all do. One thing we die for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this thing, searching for fortune, fame.
Yo, what's good, people? Back with another video. So you know about that time, let you know what's on my mind. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Real quick, man, I just want to holler at y'all, man. Let you know, man, look, don't get in the way of other people's karma, man. You know what I'm saying? Other people have karma that's coming to them, and sometimes we as people, we get in the way of that, especially if it's somebody's like, friends and family, you know what I'm saying, homeboy, homegirl, partners, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we be knowing what type of people that it is that we around. You know, we be overlooking a lot of stuff just because we familiar with it, you know what I'm saying? But just because you familiar with something, that don't necessarily make it right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just become accustomed to it, or you just become used to it. So, that's why people would rather stay in broken and torn relationships because they're familiar with it versus going out and, they had a fear of starting something new. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way when we dealing with people that we knew or that we grew up around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that they had character flaws. We know that they may not necessarily be a good person. We know that they have behavior that we don't necessarily approve of, but we just familiar with it. We're familiar with it coming from them. We're familiar with it with the images that portrayed in the media or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we become familiar with certain behaviors, but that don't necessarily mean it's right. And a lot of times, the behaviors ain't right at all, but because we familiar with it, we know we allowed to go by. And and sometimes you suck yourself into something, you know what I'm saying, because of somebody else's behavior, you know what I'm saying, and then you end up receiving the karma from their behavior just because you around them, and choose to have yourself around those type of people, because one thing about it, man, when you around the wrong type of people, they ain't just doing wrong with you, you know what I'm saying, they doing wrong other places too, you know what I'm saying, so they may be doing wrong that you not even aware of, and then you with them, then you get caught up and get involved in some of their wrongdoings, you know what I'm saying. And a lot of times it's at that point where we find that that person will realize friend because they didn't, take the blame when they should have taken the blame, or they didn't, they let you get involved in something, get caught up in something, and they didn't let you know beforehand, you know what I'm saying, or either they, and a lot of times, man, a lot of these people be so evil, they intentionally put you within situations like them because, like I said, misery love company, and especially if you somebody that's trying to do something better with yourself, trying to advance in life, you know what I'm saying, and they jealous of that, and you're not aware that they secretly envy you, then they'll try to drag you down, because they may feel like, my life ain't worth nothing, so why should your life be worth? So I'm gonna bring you back down to where I feel like I'm stuck at, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why you gotta, for one, keep your own karma clean and stop jumping in the way of other people's karma, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you just be wanna, whether it be the example like I just gave, like, being familiar with somebody who do negative things, and then, we be, affected by their karma, you know what I'm saying, as a result of it. If it ain't that, then we going out our way for the wrong people, trying to save them, trying to help them, and we, you get in the way of their karma, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know somebody that's doing something wrong, if you don't know somebody that's doing something wrong, if you just always trying to save people, be Captain Save them, a lot of times you end up feeling the residual results from behind that, you know what I'm saying, is because you deal with the things that come from it, you know, whatever the results may be, you know, but especially if it's negative, you know what I'm saying. So you trying to get in the way and save somebody else, you end up putting yourself in the way of their karma, and then you end up, you know, getting the short end of the stick, and now you feel bad about it, you feel upset about it, instead of, you know, instead of you recognizing, you know, what situation is. That's why you got to know what you getting yourself into at all times. You got to know what you getting yourself into at all times. You know, it can be two people arguing, and you just decide to step in and say something on behalf of somebody. You don't really know what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's best to just, you know, if it ain't nothing just outrageously, you know, immoral going on, or something that involving some children being hurt or something like that, you know what I'm saying, it's best to totally assess the situation before just jumping in some, you know what I'm saying, because you may be getting in the way of somebody else's karma. You know what I'm saying, the stuff that you're trying to save somebody from might be the thing that the universe is sending to them to either help them, show them, stop them, you know what I'm saying, or stop them from doing something. You know, it could be anything, you know what I'm saying. So when you go out of your way too much and try to overly help people, you know what I'm saying, you may be stopping the thing that the universe is sending to them to help get their life together, you know what I'm saying, slow them down, or keep their behavior from going on, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And it ain't wrong to try to help people or want to help people, but you just gotta you know, fully understand what it is that what you getting yourself into when it's dealing with the type of people that you're familiar with, and you familiar with their behavior, and you know, and the results that they type of behavior bring. You know what I'm saying? You gotta most definitely watch that, man. You don't want to get in the way of other people's karma, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be standing up for somebody, put your name on the line for something, you know what I'm saying, and once they get whatever validation that they need from you to get out of the situation, then, you know, they either totally shit on you and you know, don't appreciate it or whatever, or either they just, you know, take the opportunity and take your help in vain, and then they just go get right back in the situation where they need some help again. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff right there, man, you know, that could be you getting in the way of other people's karma, man. Like I said, I ain't saying that you know, you need to just sit around and watch people suffer, you know what I'm saying, and everything, but at the same time, man, you know, you can't help nobody that not trying to help themselves. And you know, you need to be a good judge of character of when you involve yourself with somebody else's situation, especially if it's something negative, you know, or something that could turn negative, or could be perceived as negative. You need to assess the situation and the person that you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that it's not you getting in the way of their karma, and then you end up getting the residual negative effects from it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, vouching for people all the time, and, you know what I'm saying, just going out of your way to do stuff with people all the time, that's just the way that shit go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really pay attention to it. Gotta really pay attention to it, man. So, yeah, I get into a story. Maybe I'll do a story time about a time that I was, though I didn't got it in a way. I got it in a way a lot of people come on in the past. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because I'm an empathetic type of person. You know what I'm saying? I'm naturally empath and empathetic. You know, that's just my cosmic makeup. You know, but yeah, man, you gotta really watch that and make sure that you're not getting in the way of nobody. Keep your own karma good. You know what I'm saying? And don't get in the way of nobody else's karma. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what the universe or what God might be sending to them. You know what I'm saying? For them to, it might be the thing that they need. You know what I'm saying? That you might be blocking. So use your discretion. You know what I'm saying? Be able to tap into spirit and be able to differentiate. So, you know, ask for guidance and ask for help and clarity from God and the universe. You know, so when you're dealing with situations, so that can also help you, you know, decipher, you know, which way to go. And so with that being said, man, that's today's video, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff, man. Stay on your grind. Don't let nobody stop you. You don't need validation from nobody but yourself. Till next video, gone. Peace.
Something we all do. One thing we not for. Nothing but pain, stuck in this thing. Searching for fortune, fame.